So this is the story of the three pigs, Stinky, Winky and Pinky. Well, that wasn't actually their names. Their names were actually 1, 2 and 3. Although I could never tell them apart because they always looked the same. Now they decided they were going to build some things, and they thought they would go out and have a look at all the different types of materials and things out there that they could build a house with. Now pig number 1, he decided that he was going to build his house using straw. So he went out and he found lots of straw and hay and he bundled it all up and he made this really nice house. Now his brothers didn't feel confident. They said, hey, I don't think that's a good idea because the rain, the hay will get wet, the wind, it's not going to be very strong. But he was confident in his house, so he built his house of hay. Now the second brother, he thought, no, that's not going to do. I'm going to go out and I'm going to find something that I think's a bit stronger. I'm going to build my house out of wood. So he went and he chopped down all the trees and he built himself a nice strong house. The rain, the wind, it was going to keep all of that out. So he decided that his wooden house was going to be very strong. Now his brother, the third pig, he said, no, I don't think the wooden house or the hay house is going to cut it, especially if that big bad wolf comes along and huffs and puffs and blows at the houses. So I'm going to make my house out of everything as strong as I can, out of bricks and out of metal, out of all strong materials, so that no wind and no rain is going to knock down my house for a long, long time. Now we all know the story of the evil wolf. Now the evil wolf come along. He said, I'm going to test your construction skills, little piggy. So he went up to the first house made of hay and he huffed and he puffed and he blew. Now the first pig, he was inside that house and it was a huffed and they puffed and all of a sudden the house just simply blew away just like that. The hay just simply wasn't strong enough. So he ran out of his house, he ran to his brother's house, he ran to pig number 2 in the wooden house. And they all were in the wooden house and the evil wolf come along and he said, let me in, I'm going to huff and puff, I'm going to blow your house down. So he blew and the house fell apart just like that. So the 2 pigs, they ran over to the third house, to the other brother, and they said, let's hide in here in his brick house. Now, the wolf came and huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed and knocked himself out because he just could not blow down the house that was made of bricks and metal. So he climbed up on the roof, thought he'd get inside the house by climbing down the chimney, but the pigs were inside and they were ready for him and cooked him up and watched him stew.